I'm sure we all have actors who we believe to be the best in the world, one of the best in the world, or ones we personally just love seeing no matter what role they play. And there are many characters who go on to portray some of the most iconic characters of all time. This includes Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, William Dafoe as Green Goblin. But we're not going to be talking about some of the biggest names in Hollywood and in movies and cinema as a whole. Today, we're going to be talking about who I'd believe to be the most underrated actor of all time. And if it's not clear on who that individual is by the title of the video alone and the thumbnail, that individual is Matthew Lillard. He has played two of my favourite characters in all of movies, whether it's his iconic portrayal of Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo franchise or Stu, one of the killers in the Scream franchise. And if you're a casual viewer of my channel, you know I don't really typically make content like this. But the reason I felt like I wanted to make this video now of all times, even though I have considered it in the past, is because Matthew Lillard has been casted in a new movie coming up, hopefully this year, called Five Nights at Freddy's. A movie that's obviously going to be based on the Five Nights at Freddy's gaming franchise, a horror game franchise. And he has been casted to play a character called William Afton. And a bunch of people were either disappointed or surprised by the fact that Matthew Lillard got casted in this role. And if you didn't know, William Afton is the co-founder, or in the game I mean, William Afton is the co-founder of Fazbear Entertainment, as well as the main antagonist / villain of the Five Nights at Freddy's series. He is the founder of Afton Robotics and a serial killer who was directly and indirectly responsible for all the incidences, murders, and tragedies throughout the series. And obviously his role is quite important. And a bunch of people, obviously when it comes to like fan casting and stuff, a bunch of people wanted William Dafoe to play this character. And I just wanted to come on here and make points on why Matthew Lillard deserves all the respect in the world and why he is one of the perfect castings in this role. Now, most people probably know him from the Scooby-Doo franchise, where he played, obviously, Shaggy. Great character. He did such an amazing job. A lot of people were even disappointed when he didn't voice Shaggy in this new, or that newer Scooby-Doo movie that came out like 2 years ago or a year ago, I believe. And he got a bit of backlash. So Warner Brothers brought him back to voice Shaggy in the Multiverses video game, which kind of died. But anyway, and a lot of people were happy to see him back voicing that iconic character. But a lot of people seem to forget the range he has as an incredible actor. A lot of people forget that he played Stu in Scream, which is, in my opinion, one of the most redefining performances in a horror movie. And as a whole, the horror movie kind of changed the genre at the time. Usually it was just slashers, and sure, Scream is a slasher, but it kind of changed people's perspectives of how horror movies can be done. It was... horror movies could be intimidating and funny at the same time. Like, Stu's performance epitomizes that movie, or at least in my opinion. And when he was in this role, it felt like I couldn't take my eyes off him. His demanding presence, his manic mannerisms, his crazy facial expressions, just drew all the attention to him, and that was great. But it also didn't take away from other people's roles in that movie as well. I just think he was my favourite actor in that movie. Hell, we could be looking at a new Matthew Lillard renaissance over the next few years. As confirmed by Matthew Lillard himself during an interview, he's actually going to be in 3 Five Nights at Freddy's movies.
Cast in a movie called Five Nights at Freddy's.
Which congratulations.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's a 3-picture deal with Universal and Blumhouse. So
And if you couldn't tell throughout this video, I am very excited and happy to see what Matthew Lillard brings to this role in these 3 Five Nights at Freddy's movies. And that's all I wanted to talk about Matthew Lillard. I don't think you'd actually watch this, but if you do, you're one of my favourite actors of all time, mate. Anyway, that's been Joseph the World. Make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Actually, quick little thing. Go tweet this video at him. You never know. He might respond. You never know. But yeah, that's a dream. Oh, please. Anyway, that's been Joseph the World. Make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.